Hey YouTube, this is Teresa again, and this is part 2 of my internship video. And in this video, I want to talk specifically to people who have experience in their field, in their job field, and maybe they've been laid off or terminated, and they're looking to get back in, but they've been out for a while. Mark Cuban had a quote, and I'm not going to quote him verbatim, but this is what I got out of the quote. You need to work every day as if somebody is behind you trying to take what you have away from you. And when you have been, employed with a company for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden you get that notice that, they no longer need your services, it is a punch to the gut, because you feel like you put so much emphasis, so much time and energy into this company, and they're basically saying, we no longer need you. One of the things that you can do, and I'm again talking from experience, is if you are someone, maybe you have experience and you found it difficult to find a job, one of the things you want to look at is your cover letter and your resume. And I told that to the internship in the internship video. You definitely want to spruce up your resume and cover letter. So if you don't have one or you need some help in creating one, I know a young lady who I used to work with at least 8 to 9 years of experience in doing resumes and cover letters, interviewing techniques, etc. That will be more than happy to help you for a nominal fee. So I will put her information in this description section of this video. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I would recommend is to spruce up your appearance. Now, what I mean by that is, for example, I have gray hair. Now, I've got my hair dyed. It was grayer than this back in January, February. And in April, I got it dyed. And, of course, this is July, so the grays come back in some spots. If I were interviewing for a job, I would never go to interview, number one, with twists in my hair. But number two, I would never go to an interview with gray hair, because what that does is it dates you. So you want to make sure that you don't look like, you don't look aged, okay? I have a friend that's in her 50s, and I promise you, she does not look like she's in her 50s. And she goes on interviews, and I'm telling you, I promise you, people can't tell how old she is. She's in her mid to late 50s, but she doesn't look like it. Like, she looks like she could be in her early 40s. Like, that is how young she looks. But that is important. You have to keep yourself from not looking dated. So there's some things that you can do. Make sure you don't have any gray. That's just my opinion. Another thing that's really the gist of this video is networking. And I spoke about that in the internship video, but it's important also for people that are seasoned, because a lot of times you feel like, well, I should be able to get a job. 20 years, 30 years at a company, I should be able to go right in and get a job. Well, you have to understand, these companies are not only looking for the best, they're looking for, the least amount that they have to pay out. And more than likely, you're not looking to get paid less than what you was making at your other job. So, you have to be able to compromise on salary. Okay? Not to the point where you're going hungry, but you need to be able to compromise. Another thing, if you haven't been able to get your foot back into the career that you were currently in, there may be time for a change. Looking for something else that you may want to do. And what I recommend, even when I was counseling students, maybe when I was, it was counseling, that's what it was. When we were counseling students on what they should do, and alumni, you want to find out what is the thing that you like to do, what is your passion, what is the thing that you could do and not get paid to do. Okay, what is that thing that wakes you up in the morning and you're excited to do it, because that's where your gift is. Okay, you have to find out what that is. And once you figure that out, then you, like I told the internship students, you have to find associations to partner with. Also, it would not be a bad idea to volunteer. A lot of times we're like, well, I need money right now. And I get that and I understand that. But if you're trying to get back into a career that you're currently in, or you're trying to transition into a new career, you're going to have to do some extra things. So you may have to, work a job that's not in your career while you're volunteering at a place where it's teaching you that career that you're trying to get into, because that does a couple of things. That if you're volunteering somewhere that you ultimately want to do as a career, And maybe you do a good job there volunteering. What happens then when the VP or the manager sees that you're doing an excellent job? Who are they going to come to when a job opening becomes available? That's a way to network. But more importantly, on the association and networking side, you need to get with associations that are relative to what you are currently in or what you want to go into. Again, job leads come from that. Networking come from that. Relationships come from that. Those are the key factors in how people are offered opportunities. So that's how the door is going to be open for you. I can't give you the end all be all to, every way to find a job if you have been unemployed or terminated or whatever. But I'm trying to just give you some points that you need to look for. Again, go to Google and search for, like maybe you're nursing, you're in nursing or computers. You want to look for computer associations in your state. So, for example, if I was in computers, I'd look for computer associations in Illinois, in Tennessee, in Kentucky, in California. You get my drift. You can look for associations to partner with, and those associations can help you find jobs. Now, are these associations free, folks? No, they're not free. They are not free. It is a fee to be a part of these associations. But these associations are going to give you, in some instances, are going to give you the job leads or the resources you need to get your foot back into the door so that you can get into the career that you either want or the career that you are currently in. And that's basically the gist of it. There's no secret to this. None of these videos, the 2 videos that I did, there's no secret to this. You just need to position yourself for success. And positioning yourself for success doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be comfortable. Okay, there's some extra things that you're going to have to do to get to the place that you want to get. So I want to thank you for listening to this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.